Hello there, Pisces. This is going to be your July 2020. So, Pisces, for July, the first card that I pulled for you, in fact, can you see it? I don't know if it's clear, if it's not clear. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles, you can see it better now, right? So, I pulled the Queen of Pentacles for you. What this is talking about, Pisces, for the month of July. You're going to be patiently waiting. Yes, waiting for the results that are going to come in. Now, I get it, Pisceans. I get it. I get that you have taken pretty much every chance that there is to take. I also get that you took every risk that there is to take. But I do feel like, yes, you and maybe your companion, your partner, your lover, your missed opportunity, so to speak, is going to be presenting itself again. So far, I must say, for the month of July, these videos are being pretty positive. So I'm going to like these cards because what I feel like is coming is going to be maybe even a surprise to you. So as you look at this card, you're going to see that in her eyes, she is desperately hoping. She's looking with a lot of sincerity. She's trying to see if she can figure something out. You can tell by looking in her eyes that she doesn't quite know what's going on right now. She doesn't know the answers to many things that are happening or why something happened. But I also feel like there is something maybe you wear even as a lucky charm. You can see the necklace, the pendant that she has on. So with that pendant, in fact, a lot of you may have something that you wear religiously, whether it's a cross, whether it's a heart, whether it's an infinity sign. But whatever it is something that you wear religiously. So that is also saying so here. When I get the Queen of Pentacles, this talks about, again, waiting patiently for communication, waiting patiently for somebody to respond to something maybe that you, in fact, instigated, started, created. I feel like a lot of you may feel a little bit off kilter, off balance. As you can see, even the way she's sitting in the chair, all her pressure is pretty much on her left leg rather than in the middle. So she's kind of leaning to the side as if to say she may see something from a distance that she's not sure quite what's going on. She may be looking at something from afar, which may be you. She also may be trying to figure out what situation is going on with her partner and someone else. So maybe, in fact, your partner and somebody else are involved here. I feel like a lot of you may have had to move on from a certain point. After you've moved on, you got to the point of the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles was kind of hoping to get lucky, to either run into this person, to find out what was going on with them, to learn more things about them. For some of you, I don't feel like you knew them as well as you thought you did. I feel like it was kind of a shallow knowing. And when I say that, what I'm talking about is you may have knew things that they wanted you to know, but you didn't know the things that you needed to know in order to move this relationship further, in order to be able to hit them on an angle when you're speaking to them, an angle of truth, maybe of something going on in their life. I feel like your partner may have kept some things kind of private from you, maybe didn't inform you on who all their friends were or all the places that they hung out or all the things that they did. Or even who they talked to, whether it was an ex-partner, whether it was female friends that they had, or male friends, depending on who I'm speaking to. But anyway, friends of the opposite sex. And I feel like you didn't know there was a lot of other acquaintances involved. The next card that came up for you in July is the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, it's kind of like when everything began to be a mess, when things were kind of all over the place and you were trying to create a distraction. You may have been trying to get involved. You may have been trying to at least allow yourself to be part of the conversation or be part of the mix. Some of you may not have fit in with the friends of your partner. You may have went out with them on occasions but didn't feel like they accepted you for who you were, didn't feel like they thought you were good enough maybe, or some of you may have dealt with a brother or sister of your partner who maybe gave you a hard time, who maybe made you feel uncomfortable. Could have even been a mother or father. With this being said, having looking at the Eight of Wands, this is definitely talking about you reaching for something, something that you're not sure if you can have, something you're not sure if it would work out, in fact, for you. This is definitely something that triggered a lot of things and maybe made you feel a little bit different. It maybe made you feel a little insecure as well. A lot of you, even though you had a breakup, even though yous aren't together right now, there's definitely distance. I see the space between the two of you, and that either means there's no communication, lack of communication, or somebody desiring communication from someone from afar. Afar doesn't have to mean another country. Afar can mean just somebody who's not with you now. The next card I have is the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands speaks about looking back on a situation, looking back from where you just came from. Also, losing your way, not sure what to do, where to go, feeling like maybe there's no place to actually call home at this point. It may also feel like there is a desire to dwell in the past situations, the heartbreak, the disappointments, things that went on that were not very encouraging. A lot of you guys are, Pisces, are trying to figure out what's going to be your next step. Some of you may have left home. Some of you may have moved out. Some of you, your partner may have left and moved out. But either way, even if this is your partner and this isn't you, then your partner's looking back at the love that they've walked away from. They're looking back at what they knew was familiar. So they are thinking and contemplating, what can they do next? How can they fix this? How can they make it right? Right now, it feels like somebody knew that they needed to take a space. Somebody knew that something wasn't going to work out exactly the way it should. Somebody knew there was going to be obstacles in the way at this point. The next card came up was the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups, this is about you always wanting to make an offer, always trying to give something, always trying to share what you have. This is also speaking about maybe some of you are dealing with pregnancies by yourself and the partner is not helping out right now, wondering what you're going to do. Some of you are trying to make a peace offer or are trying to get this person to understand just exactly how you're feeling. For some of you, the chair is quite empty. Even the pets are the only ones that are in the chair right now, because that is where your partner needs to be sitting, right in the king's chair. But a lot of you are trying to either be near water, maybe dealing with another water sign. But in fact, this card is perfect for you guys because you see the dolphins and the fish jumping in the background. This is all talking about trying to find balance and equilibrium type of thing. It also feels like, temptation is right there. So a lot of you may be trying to make an offer or tempt somebody. You may be wanting to tempt somebody into coming back to you, trying to lure them in, trying to flirt with them. This also could be for a new partner, trying to get somebody new to pay attention to you, trying to show them, flirt with them, create some kind of distraction for them so that they would show interest in you or speak to you or entertain you. A lot of you, though, I feel like are panicking, like with the the Ace of Wands, I'm sorry. Where the Ace of Wands is concerned, it is about just trying to figure out how to put all these pieces back together. Some of you have been doing a lot of reading, a lot of writing, maybe listening to different music. Some of you may have been drawing. Some of you have been reaching out to family members and friends. Some of you pretty much were in like a dismay. When I say that, it's kind of like not really knowing how you feel anymore. Some of you may feel like, you know what, I don't even want to date anymore. I don't want to be involved with anybody. I'm burned out from the last situation. They really broke my heart. I really trusted them. I thought they were with me forever. But a lot of you are going to find out that somebody's going to come back. They are going to be returning in the month of July. They're going to make an offer with you, a peace offering. Somebody's going to come towards you. They're going to have the tools that they need in order to help to get this relationship back on track. For those of you looking at a past partner to come back. For those of you looking for somebody new is going to come in. For those of you wanting the new relationships, somebody new is going to come in. You're going to get introduced to this person or meet this person. It could be around a greenery. It could be around something to do with earth planning. It could be around water. It could be around a vacation spot. It could also be, it feels very close around employment. So you may be having temporary employment. There may be something that you're doing part-time, something that you're filling in on, something where you're not usually at. Or you may have a different maybe in your regular job, they send you to a different department to start working, to fill in or help out. And you end up meeting somebody who you never even know worked there. And you get quite surprised by the connection that you have with this person. So I think you're going to find out that things are going to be very, very balanced here. A lot of you did, in fact, go through this tower moment, and this tower moment did set things kind of a mess for right now. But what they did do, what this tower did do, is it put things in order for you. It helped you to find direction. It also helped you to weed out the weeds and decide what you wanted to keep and what you wanted to let go. There's definitely going to be opportunities here for you to create, because we have the Star card. Star card usually means something good is coming, and you're going to be able to create the magic that you want. In the month of July, Pisceans, things are not ending in a bad way. Sometimes things have to be let go for a little while so that you can reground yourself, acclimate yourself to a situation, and also start taking better care of you. I feel like a lot of you Pisceans gave so much out to your partner that you were neglecting yourself. So now it's going to be the time that you're going to make the magic happen. Pretty much your wishes will be granted, and what you're asking for is going to come to fruition. So keep staying positive. Don't get into the negative groove, whatever you do. Okay, and remember, this partner is going to contact you. You don't have to reach out to them, because they're going to contact you one way or the other. They want communication. They want to speak with you. They find you to be extremely beautiful, extremely smart, and they knew that you were the best thing since sliced bread, meaning that you were the best thing that they ever had. So they know that they want to come back to you. They are going to tell you they're sorry about something. They're going to apologize. The question is, are you? Are you, Pisces, going to accept their apology? Are you going to believe them this time? Some of you have dealt with somebody who's apologized over and over, but yet they ended up doing the same exact thing. So now it's going to be for you to make the decision. You had the tower moment, remember? You had the tower moment, which set things to the truth, which got rid of the lies, which brought only the good things towards you and got rid of the things that did not serve you, the toxic things, the toxic people. So what are you going to do in the month of July? Are you going to accept their apology? Are you going to pick up where things left off and move forward? Or maybe are you going to decide to take that offer or opportunity from somebody new? That's going to be up to you. And that is going to be happening for the month of July for Pisces.